Dion asked when we would recommend call back the ones we didn't get a day later. What my algorithm is, when they register those first 14 days, I like to call every other day and making sure that we change the time frames up. So if we would dial through all 57 of these leads today, I wouldn't call them again tomorrow at the same time. I would wait a day. Like I would call them, today's when I would wait until Friday. I would call them either in the morning or late afternoon. So when people have habits, if they don't answer the phone at the first get-go, we have to catch them at a different time of day. So to increase your conversation ratios, always mix up your times that you're in your dashboard. So if you set your filter to those that registered over the last 14 days, when you go in there, you can pull that filter up. You can call them in the morning. 2 days, you can call them in the afternoon. And that list is always changing because whenever you're looking at your dashboard, you can sort your leads by last contact. And then just call the ones that have the number 2. Like, I don't call on Saturdays and Sundays usually, so I'm 5 days a week. So if the leads I called on Friday, I'm calling everybody again on Monday. So I hope that makes sense.
And Dion, Dion, you had recently had training on your system, and so that would actually be your second filter. So you have 2 filters likely created for you. The first one is going to pull out all the leads that have 0 calls logged on them, meaning you've never called them before. And then the second filter is the leads that you have to continue calling, and it's already set so that it pops up every other day. So if you called a lead today, they wouldn't show up in there tomorrow, they'd show up in there the following day. So it's just going to automatically show you who you need to be contacting.
And then the filter zeroes out. So you're like, woohoo, done. It's all done. So you just check it every day and you don't have to think about it. Now, the leads that I look at that are active, engaged over a 30-day time frame that registered 15 or more days ago, I like to contact them once a week. So when I see them every 7 days, because what happens if I'm reaching you 6 to 8 times in the first 14 days, my chances of getting a hold of you after that are slim. So you don't deserve that much of my time anymore. You're going into once a week instead of every other day because you have new leads coming in. You have to keep sorting them and filtering them through. But the more consistent you are with your phone calls, the more conversations you're going to have and the less of a volume you're going to need to be sitting at your dashboard. So cleaning it up initially can be a little bit cumbersome, but once it's all cleaned up and caught up, anytime I would get into a new dashboard that we would be dialing, that first month was really heavy. And I'd say, okay, we're going to be in there 2 hours a week and we're going to clean up. And then that month, and then, okay, well then the next month I can go to an hour a week. And that hour a week, if I just spend 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 5 minutes here throughout the 5 days, I'm completely caught up in my dashboard. So everyone loves to talk to Bev because most people say spend 2 hours in your database every day. No, you don't have to. If you're calling the right people and you're doing the right things, honestly, it should only be 10 to 15 minutes a day once you're caught up, realistically. And that's if you're generating 50-ish leads a month. That's really all the more it takes. Because as you're having conversations, you're tagging people. So that's mass communication. As people are falling out of priority and they've registered a long time ago and they've been inactive, that's mass communication. And that's like a phone call every once a month or so. Whenever you do have an hour to sit down, you can call through those people.